these recent videos I've been making is kind of like a rough overview of my whole high school and what I've been up to. But I want to talk about something that that I was very interested in throughout my whole high school, and that is clubs. And I want to give advice to maybe future club presidents. Okay, so the thing is, many people will say, "Oh, join a club; it'll look good on your college." And once you hear that, just leave. Anybody who says that to you, just leave. Don't listen to that. That's no, don't do that. Especially in Club Rush, you hear that someone say that, leave. Don't say that. It really sets their mindset and why they're doing it, and they probably just they it won't really be a value time to join that club. And it's very important that you join maybe a few clubs that you're very interested in. And for me, I didn't actually join many clubs, but I created my own that I was really interested in. And if you don't know your interests, I would suggest going the first route, which is joining other clubs and maybe becoming cabinet from there. And because oftentimes you get into cabinet by showing genuine interest. And yes, do not join a club if you're not interested in that topic. Okay, it's not something you should do. Okay. Okay, and now for club presidents and for just people who are in charge of clubs, I found a specific pattern that I've seen when delegating tasks to my cabinet and um, just overall conversing with them. Oftentimes, if you, for me, I use a messaging service to talk to my cabinet. It's called Discord, and it's through a server. Oftentimes, people have their servers muted, so it's hard to get into contact with them. So I would suggest something. I would suggest instead of texting like broad commands like can anyone do this? I would suggest pinpointing one person, not in Discord server, but directly DM them, call them, text them, whatever you use, but only have you and them in the conversation. So then they have it puts the pressure on them to perform their duties. I know a lot of times cabinet is expected of them, and you might think it's expected for them, but it's just a normal mindset thing. Since you're not the president, it's just they're less likely. I know there are many people who are just as passionate as the president, but I would say a rule of thumb is to always pinpoint one person, because if you just have broad commands like can you guys do this, especially using the word you guys, it kind of has that bystander effect, and it's a psychology term. That might be not the correct term, but it's kind of like that, where it's like everybody sees it and they think somebody else will take care of it, so therefore nobody else will take care of it. And a lot of times they it's just tasks, right? And then it's maybe they just don't want to do it, and that's where you assert yourself as a president. Remember, as president, it's your job to make sure the cabinet stays on task and does their duties. So yeah, so that's my tips on clubs.